Welcome to Extra presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter, very censored. It's been a long time, and I think it is time for an update. I am still not doing the gym membership thing, and it's going, and this has been the longest I've ever been. The longest I ever been since I made the turn to a healthier lifestyle. There was a few hiccups here and there where I went a year-ish without being a member of some fitness center, club, gym, or what have you, to go and work out and to go and do the things that I would normally do to stay in shape. But since the forward thinkers tried to inform me, and it wasn't until 2-3 years ago when I actually took the forward thinkers' advice. You can go back. You can definitely go back and check the historical documents on this. Check the historical records. It's not that long ago. They're fairly recent. Look for forward thinkers and healthy lifestyle, or a combination of the two. And voila, there you have it. And you can be up to date on this. But I'm giving a synopsis. Now I'm giving the information that can help us go forward, to help me go forward without going too far back and revisiting the historical references and documents and records that's there and readily available. But just know, what made it easier was I actually listened to the forward thinkers instead of going to a place and paying this place to work out, find somewhere to park for about 20 to 30 minutes, and all of the other things that comes with being a member of a fitness center, like the influx at the beginning of the year and the end of the year. But hey, that's neither here nor there. And it happens to everyone. It happens to everyone. I haven't really missed the fitness center in the 2-3 years that I've been away, in the 2 and 3 years that I've actually been using regular everyday life to work out. And no peeps. No, not thrill seeking type stuff, not risk taking type stuff that just got me out here turning flips and tricks just to turn flips and tricks where nobody's asking for magic. It ain't that kind of party. In fact, it's not a party, period. It's more like a kickback. It's more like a kickback instead of a party. It's some of your closest friends that you just want to kick it and hang with and just shoot the breeze. Yes, the cool breeze with. And just relax and chill. Nothing too spectacular, nothing too major, nothing too bold and big or gigantic. Just small, laid back, some closer peeps. Some closer peeps. Or some of your closest peeps. You pick, you choose. I'm just the narrator. But it wasn't until recently that I realized there's actually something that I do miss. And it was my subconscious. It was just the universe. It was just my intuition. It was my gut feelings. It was just everything that required no thinking period that let me know that I was missing something. And what gave me that idea? How did I get to that conclusion? Well, let's just say I can do just about anything. I replace just about anything that I can possibly do in a fitness center. I found ways to get around that, but there's one thing that I did find a way to get around, and it wasn't until the incident happened. The incident occurred where I realized the light bulb came on. It's like, wait, this is replacing that. Why didn't I come to that realization sooner? Maybe it was because there was a little bit of shame involved. Maybe it was because there was a comfort level to it that just felt good and just felt right. And I was at ease and I was relaxed, and it just didn't cross my mind until it crossed my mind. And it crossed my mind when I just tried to convince myself that, hey, this fitness center thing, I ain't missing nothing about it. And then the universe reminded me, hold on, young lad. Well, if you ain't missing nothing about it, why are you doing this? If you ain't missing anything about the fitness center, why are you doing this? And nonverbal communicating peeps, you know what I speak of. You know what I talk about. You know what I'm referring to, because we got that nonverbal communication going on, and we communicate it. Everyone else, let this be a lesson, a tool, motivation for you to be able to learn the non-verbal communicate skills, so you can be just like the rest of us. But until you get there, what I'm referring to is sauna, steam room, or both. One or the other, or both. I was in the shower, taking a shower. It is super, yes, duper, yes, blazing hot. Like hot. Not hot with the H, hot with an O before the H, and you just add some more O's to get that sound that come out of your mouth. That kind of hot. It's that kind of hot. And I found myself taking a hot shower only to almost pass out within the hot shower, because it is just so hot and it's just so steamy, and it just reminds me of wait for it, a steam room or a sauna. I was recreating that feeling within my shower, months, days, hours upon hours. And it wasn't until I had that same incident that almost occur when I was in my own shower. See, I was in the steam room one time, and I didn't normally, I didn't do what I had planned to do. Just stay in there for a bit and then pop out and then hop back in and, just kind of like do the bouncy in, bouncy out thing, like in a certain time, and have my alarm and all that stuff go off and just let me know when it's time to go and get back in and what have you. But I was just so relaxed. I was just so relaxed in that steam room, and everything was just started to spin. Everything just I just started feeling more connected to the water vapor, more connected to the H2O. We were one of the same. I was a part of it. It was a part of me. I didn't know where I end and it began. And then that's when things started to spin. I felt cotton mouth coming about. It was time for me to bounce. It was time for me to go, because I had overdid it. I had stayed in just a little bit too long, and all of the bells and whistles within my body was going off. The alarm bells was going off, and basically the steam room was going off. I was like, okay. I didn't say never again. Not only never again to the running out of petrol and run out of fuel, because that walk of shame is something that I would not wish upon my worst enemy ever. That is that. But this was like, okay, I gotta be more aware. I gotta be more focused. I gotta be more attuned to my surroundings, especially when it's in a dangerous environment like this, and I can easily just go to my happy place and just go to a different place. And when I'm going to that different place, the place that I'm at is not that good, especially if I am being in that place for longer than I should be. And that same kind of thing occurred when I was in my shower, when I was in my bathroom, and I just had it steamed up. It was just heated up, and I was just doing what it do, and it just brought back so many memories, and I was just relaxing. I was in my happy place. I was in the zone. I was just cool, calm, and collected. Bird-like voice. I was the triple C's. Everything was feeling good. Then it got to that point where I was like, wait a minute. I'm starting to forget something. I am starting to forget something. It was something that I'm supposed to do, but I don't know what it is. And then that feeling came about again. That feeling came about again when I had that same experience once before when I was in the fitness center, in that steam room, and it was the cotton mouth. I got the cotton mouth, and the things just started to feel a little bit too connected. Got the cotton mouth, and things started feeling a little bit too connected, and I said to myself, oh no, here we go again. I'm sorry. Why did I do this? I guess if it can happen there, it can happen anywhere. If it can happen there, it can happen anywhere. I started to feel some of the same things that I felt before. I started to feel the same things. And I was trying to calculate the math and figure out how long have I been in here? Because now I'm trying to make sure I get enough input, make sure that I get enough input and data so I can make sure that I never do this again, as far as with the time frame, or that I can't go past a certain time, because when I do, this happens. I wanted to get it down to an exact science because I had missed the point of it being an art form. I wanted to get it down to an exact science because I missed the time for it to be an art form. But then I also got to the point where I just had to do a little guesstimation. Because I just was not going to make any more time. It got to the point where I don't think I should do this again. Because if I'm not going to be disciplined enough to, when I started getting these bells and whistles go off and these indicators go off, that I can immediately get and record the data that I need so I can just G to the O and bounce, then go and stay safe. If I'm not going to be that disciplined for that, this can be an issue. This can be a problem. But now, since I'm more aware and I'm actually focusing on getting the science right, when it happens or when I need to do this again, I'm going to be ready. I'm not going to have my pad and pen, because the pad and pen, I don't know. I'm not going to try it, but I'm just going to take a wild guess here that pad and pen and water is just it's not the best ideal possible. I will, however, take mental notes, hopefully not with invisible ink, hopefully not with invisible ink, and go from there the next time that I decide that I want to create this happy place, want to create this magic moment, want to create this steam room, want to create this sauna environment in my bathroom and not in the fitness center or not at a fitness center or gym. I'm going to have to get all these things right, because the alternative is one shot, one opportunity. And I don't want to know what the repercussions are if it's a fail, if it's holding an L. That seems extremely dangerous to me. Extremely. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out Xtra on the website at xtra.vdgsports.com. That is extra.vdgsports.com. There's a YouTube as well. VDG Sports. Like, subscribe, share. Everything is there. Everything's there. Comment if you may, comment if you must. Comment. And like and subscribe too while you're at it. This episode is not, I repeat, not being sponsored by VinceDouglasGregory.com. VinceDouglasGregory.com is where you can keep up with me, my whereabouts, my well-being, everything in between. Basically, all things Vince. All things Vince. All things. Thank you for listening. And you know what time it is. Peace out. See, combination out.